Oh, what's up, dudes? How's it going? I'm about to go shred the gnar with some of my friends. Wait. Would you look at that? Some classic Burt's Bees. It's one of my favorite memories about Brad Brown. We were all on the mission trip in Illinois. And he put this stuff on his eyelids. This is peppermint Burt's Bees. That's like some next level stuff. Yeah, it really burns, so I don't know why he did it. I think it was peer pressure. But what can you do about that, right? So, yeah, that's one of my favorite memories with Brad Brown. We're gonna miss you, Brad.
Hey Brad, thank you for 10 years of just really good, committed youth ministry. My favorite memory is from your first week on the job. You came on the Vancouver mission trip for your first week, and I remember, it was probably crazy for you, for us, we were all trying to figure out, is this guy cool, do we like him? And you just played pranks on us all week long. So thanks again, brother, congratulations.
One of my favorite memories with Brad involves TPing his house, which we often did. And we were there as early high school with some friends, and we're TPing his house, and a neighbor called the police. So the police show up, and we run. But one of our friends just tore her ACL, and so she can't run very fast, so we get caught. They haul us back to the house, and they knock on the door, wake up the whole family. Brad comes over, sleepy-eyed, and they go, "Do you know these kids?" And he takes one look at us, and he goes, "No, I don't know them. Take them downtown."
Hi, Brad. Thank you so much for all of the years that you spent here, and it's really been a blessing to have you in my life. One of my favorite memories was in Canada when we went to the beach and we saw the cross and we all got to talk and we got to worship, and it just felt really close and really tight-knit, and it was a great community, and you were a big part of that, and you built that. And this past year, making more memories with you and with everybody else has been amazing. It's been the best thing that could happen from coming home from college. So thank you so much for always being loving and open and accepting for me and for everybody else. And you'll be great in Paso Robles.
I am saying goodbye from good old sunny Oregon. I just wanted to say thank you for all the positive memories that you brought for me from middle school to high school. And I hope you have so much fun in Cal Poly, and I'm jealous you're moving to the sunshine. And I'm just so thankful to have you as a youth pastor. Probably one of my favorite memories with you would be our mission trips where we talked about our love lives together, because that was awesome.
I just want to share a quick memory of you that I have. The first day that I went to youth group, I went with Rachel. You were just so loving and accepting, and you weren't wearing any shoes like normal, and I was thinking, what is this place? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but you just turned out to be the best pastor, and I just thank you so much for everything you've done for me and helping me with my walk with God and pushing me to just be a stronger Christian, have faith in God. Watching your faith is just amazing, and I know you're going to be a great pastor.
I just want to say thanks for everything. One of my favorite memories with you was just when we were driving on our mission trips and all the great conversations we had.
One memory I do remember is when you drove all the way to San Francisco to come to my school talent show, my very first talent show, and that made my day. So anyhow, I want to wish you the best of luck, and I know when God calls you somewhere, you go to it.
Hi, Briegel. You are an era, and I don't think that you will ever know just how many lives you've touched at First Press. You're such a good role model and father figure and youth pastor and just human being in general. And we're gonna miss you a ton. Good luck, and we love you so much. Mwah.
Hey Brad, I just want to thank you for all that you've done for me and the church. One of my favorite memories was when we went to Yakima and we went to the farm and ate a bunch of hot peppers and then decided to drink a ton of water after it, which made it 100 times worse. And then once we got back into the Bay Area, we decided to watch Gladiator and then eat ghost peppers.
Make sure you came right back up.
Oh, there's some vomit right there.
Some of the vomit, yeah.
It's definitely some vomit.
Don't do it on the sidewalk, guys.
Hi, Brad. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all you've done for me. You've really been such an important role throughout like the church and my walk through with God. And some fun memory I have is on our mission trip in Vancouver, Washington. And I remember we were listening to some song, Oh You Found Me by The Fray, and you were just singing along, and then you turned back to us and said, you found me, but it was kind of like a really funny moment for me. And I'm gonna miss you so much, and hope you have a great time in your pastoral.
My best memory with you would have to be Ignite. I still remember that, and that's when I came to faith. So I think that was my best memory with you. I just want to say good luck at your new church. I know you'll do great, and we will all miss you very much.
Hello everyone. One of my favorite memories of Brad has always been his hatred of the song God is Love, and how every time on the mission trip we played it, because it was on one of Mikey Saber's favorite CDs, and we played it about like 100 times, and then we couldn't even sing it the next mission trip because Brad hated it so much. Brad, we love you, and we're excited for what the future holds for you. Thank you.
But God is love, God is love, and He loves everyone. God is love, God is love, and He loves everyone.
On one mission trip, the Yakima mission trip, I was in Brad's van on the way back. There was like a long way between our next stop and where we were. And Evan McLean really had to go pee. Like, this man was freaking out. He's like, Brad, please. And Brad was like, sorry, you gotta hold it. So what did Evan do? He took out a bottle.
Brad, it was awesome having you at First Pres. I think my favorite memory would just be all the mission trips with you. And catching rabbits, but we never caught any. One day, we will.
From Blendo Ramen Night to the mission trips to the Ghost Pepper Challenges, Brad's had his fair share of vomit cleanup. But what I also remember is that we had a mission trip streak that I believe was 4 years long, which every single year Brad would take a kid to the hospital. So I'm glad we've broken that streak, Brad, knock on wood, and I wish you the best of luck.
So my favorite memory with Brad would probably have to be right before the mission trip when my brother and I didn't really know anyone that well. So Brad, and he was talking to us, and I guess to break the ice, decided to tell us many stories of his daughter's pooping and throwing up habits. So thank you, Brad, for those sweet smelling memories.
Thank you for everything you've done for us. You've been an amazing guide, an amazing leader. Have fun in your new church. I think my favorite memory of you was when you drank a Monster and won like 3 laser tag games in a row.
My favorite memory of Brad is gotta be the flying Breagle, soaring through the skies and kicking butt at laser tag. Yeah, miss you guys, miss you Brad.
I guess I'll always remember the joy you felt bringing home those dodgeball trophies or watching you rap battle my dad. Just the crazy stuff like that. Thank you so much for everything that you've done in my life, and I love you.
My favorite memory with Brad was when we were practicing for the Christmas Eve skit, and Steve told Brad to laugh whenever he anticipated the congregation was going to laugh. And Brad laughed basically at like every other line, and it was these like loud, obnoxious, very unrealistic and crazy laughs. But it just cracked us up, and it took us the longest time to get through the skit, but it was so much fun.
Hi Brad. So some of my favorite memories have been from this past year's mission trips. I enjoyed being in your group and painting the ladies' house in the crazy heat. dusting the chairs at the library, going to the barbecue place. But I think one of my favorite memories was since I was in your group when the guys in our group wanted to get colorful leggings from the store, that you and I just stood there and rolled our eyes at them.
Some of my favorite memories of Brad are from the mission trip that we went on this past summer. I remember that Brad's van was the one that everyone wanted to be in. It was the cool van. We also went to the top of the St. Louis Arch, and everyone was saying fun things like, oh, it couldn't be taller than Brad. Another fun adventure that we had was going to the Capitol building or going to the Across in Kentucky where we took a big group picture. I know we'll all miss having fun and silly memories with you, Brad.
I think one of the biggest things that Brad's taught me was being more comfortable with my faith and being more comfortable talking about it. Because I firmly believe that in Christianity, if you keep God to yourself and you're not spreading it with others, then you're not really doing what God intended you to do. And I think through mission trips and through going to Brookside, things like that, it's allowed me to sort of break out of my shell and become more comfortable spreading God's word.
So I have to poop, right? I'm in Cairo. There's one bathroom that is nice enough for me to poop. I need my privacy, and I'm just sitting outside. I'm double clutching, rocking back and forth. I have to go. I'm gonna implode soon. And I'm just sitting there and waiting forever. And I'm just getting furious. I'm like, who is in this bathroom taking forever? And of course it's Brad Brown. And he just strolls out nice and casual, like, oh, hey, Jake, how's it going? I'm like, Brad, what were you doing in there that took so long? He looks at me and goes, business. And as he's turning the corner, looks back, he goes, and business is booming, Jake.
Like Elvis and his mom, like Al Pacino's cash. Nothing lasts in this life. My high school dreams are gone. My childhood sweets are gone. Life is a day that doesn't last for long.